Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube NFL prediction segment, I'm going to be giving you my prediction and analysis for the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers game, week 1 of the 2016 NFL season. The game will be played in Denver. Of course, Denver has home field advantage. As many of you may know, Denver defeated Carolina in the Super Bowl last season. I think a lot of the victory was attributed to Cam Newton and Carolina's inexperience in as far as that kind of a game goes, a game of that magnitude. While you had Denver with Peyton Manning, that was basically his swan song, so to speak. That was his last game in all likelihood, and he wanted to go out victorious, and Denver might have been a little bit more inspired. They had a little bit more inspiration, a little bit more motivated. I think in that game I saw a lot more intensity with Denver than Carolina. But anyway, as far as this game goes, well, Denver, of course, will be without Peyton Manning. They're either going to start likely Mark Sanchez or Trevor Siemian in this game, and the thing about it is I think that will make a big difference. Denver does have one of the best defenses in the league. They were one of the best ones last season. They had 52 sacks last season as a team. Now, Carolina, well, they're going to be seeking retribution, and they're going to try to avenge that Super Bowl loss from last season. And Cam Newton, he is obviously one of the best players in the NFL. Carolina went 15-1 last season. The defensive unit is superlative to say the least. They had 24 interceptions last season, and in their cornerbacks, their defense just in general is very good. And Carolina was surprisingly #1 in scoring offense last season. So this should be I look for this to be a very competitive game. This will be in Denver. Carolina is on the road in this game, but as many of you may know, Carolina was great at home and on the road last season. They went 15-1 overall last season. Carolina really in this particular game, I think that the big battle, of course, is going to be the defensive, the pass rush. I think will be very critical for Carolina against Denver's offensive line. And keep in mind that Denver, as I stated before, they did have 52 sacks as a unit. It's imperative that Cam Newton gets the really great protection in this game. If they could contain that defensive line of Denver, the pass rushers, that will be key. And I think that could be key in terms of winning this game. And the thing about it is this will be a game really when you're going to see the playmakers of Carolina against just a generally good Denver defensive squad. And I mean, in terms of the disparity on the defense, Denver might be better overall on defense, but Carolina, as I stated before, did have 24 interceptions. As a team, they were #1 in INTs and interceptions in the NFL. Denver had one of the best defenses in the league overall, and I think it'll be this game. I don't really anticipate it to be very high scoring, but I do see Carolina winning it in a close one. I think this quarterback difference will make a difference for Denver, but the fact that they don't have Peyton Manning in this one, and it will likely be Mark Sanchez or Trevor Siemian in this game. So I like Carolina to win this in a competitive battle. Well, anyway, people, that will conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment for the Carolina Panthers versus the Denver Broncos in week 1 of the 2016 NFL season. And until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.